Top 5 open source Windows applications for July 2015. I'm going over what I would consider right now some of the best open source software that actually some have been around for a while, but I was just probably going to try to do this once a month or so. And I like to find, what's free out there for people to use. Based it on the ease of use, functionality, and percentage of people that would actually be able to use it. So number 5 may actually be a really good tool, but maybe not as many people can use that application. So here are the top 5. Number 5 is Audacity. It's a pretty awesome sound recording and editing software. You can record from your microphone and edit afterwards. It allows you to do all kinds of modifications such as cutting, pasting, taking two different songs and putting them together. It shows you the left and right channel here. You can also change the effects. You can make it quieter by reducing the decibels. You can see how the waveform changes. You can undo. So a lot of functionality, especially for an open source product, and I definitely recommend this one. Number 4 is Revo Uninstaller. It's an application that does uninstall for Windows, but to the next level. It'll find anything installed. Some of the stuff sometimes, because of spyware, doesn't show up in add remove programs, but this program will usually find it. You have all kinds of options when you go to uninstall. It'll pop up a window that basically lets you choose built-in, safe, modern, and advanced. And with these, basically, it goes the additional step of actually looking for files to clean up in registry files that are left over. So with Windows, it's supposed to remove everything, although if it uses the uninstaller with the application, sometimes they leave files behind, customizations, and it looks through the registry and the application and sees where all it points to, where all it puts files, and goes through the whole process and tells you what's left over, and you can choose to keep it or choose to leave certain programs and their configuration files. It's a pretty awesome tool to clean up spyware as well. And you can also use Hunter mode and point it to, let's say, at a shortcut, but it still didn't show up here. So pretty awesome tool, highly recommend it. Coming in at number 3 is Notepad Plus. It is pretty similar to Notepad. Some differences are that you can have tabs for each one. You can open different notepads and they are in a different tab. You can run macros. You can actually create macros, and actually programmers use this one a lot. It does all kinds of things, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what they all are. I've used it a lot to change different characters, change it to uppercase. You can also highlight items. You can see how it does that little blue button there. So it has a lot of features. It's free and a little bit better than Notepad. I definitely recommend trying out and see how you like it. Coming in at number 2 is OpenOffice. It's very similar to Microsoft Office, and if you don't want to spend the $100 to $300 paying for Microsoft Office, this is a great alternative. It will open most of the files for Word and Excel and PowerPoint. It does call them different names here. Here it's called text document and spreadsheet, presentation, and it even has Access Database, which is database here. So it has a lot of functionality. It is free, and there is a great community online. You can look for help on how to do things just like you would in Microsoft Office. There's usually a way to do it in OpenOffice. You can just search on YouTube and find out how to do it. So I highly recommend trying this one, especially if you don't want to fork over the hundreds of dollars for Microsoft Office. Number 1, VLC Media Player. This is a must-have for most people. It's free and it will play pretty much any type of video format out there. That's one of the reasons I like it. In the past, Windows Media Player would have trouble with certain types of files, but VLC will play pretty much anything out there, and it will update every time you open it. It checks, and I do recommend downloading the latest versions because they add more and more codecs. It allows you to go full screen. It can easily change the volume. You can also change the play speed so that, if you're watching, say, a recording or something, or training even, you can actually change the speed to go faster and slower. So it just has all kinds of options, and it even will let you convert media. Like if you're playing something, I believe it'll actually let you convert it to a different format, which is pretty nice. Convert save here. So it will even convert, some of your movies and stuff. So you'd have to research exactly what all it allows online, but it's pretty awesome. A must have. It's free, so go ahead and download it now and see how you like it. I think you will. Those are my top 5. Obviously, those are some of my personal favorites. There are tons of open source software out there. I was focusing on the applications that are easiest to use and most people would benefit from. I've included the links to the websites for each below. If there are some open source applications not on my list, but you think they should have been on the list, comment those below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to get notifications of more great videos.